Hello and welcome. So today's maths, I thought what I'd do is, because it's been so hot and nice the last couple of days and will continue to be, I thought I'd give you some ideas and some websites of how to find some outdoor activities, which I think will go a long way. Because if you're anything like me, you'll be drinking a lot of cold drinks and um, making sure that sun cream is topped up and being stuck inside. Actually, on a Zoom call this week, you reminded me that how wonderful it is to do learning outdoors. So I've thought of some ideas, and I found this website that can show you some really nice ideas of what to do, and then you can share it in whatever way you like. So you can do a video of yourself explaining what you're doing, or you can take a picture of it, or you can draw it, explain what you did in maths today. So the maths lesson is usually an hour. Now I normally do a short video, and you do the extra bits that will make it up to maybe an hour. So if you use an hour's worth of time and do some activities outside, there's lots of different activities, and I'll show you some of them now. So a bit more open-ended today, but that is for a very good reason, and that is because it's so hot. We can't do everything indoors all the time. So I was just checking out, you know what, look how many lessons I've done just the last 30. So I've been doing lots and lots. But I found this website, which I'll put the link to, and it's one of many. All I typed in, let's see what I typed in. I typed in practical outdoor maths, and I found one that is thirdspace-learning.com. Okay, so it gives you some lovely ideas. And if you've got older siblings and or people around, you can do that. It says from early years to year 6, so you've got to use your imagination. And actually, as you get older, you pick the more suitable. Okay, so as you go down, so Maths Connection, that's a bit more open-ended. It's about taking pictures of your environment and working out what maths you can see. So you might want to take a still picture of maybe some windows, or maybe you're growing garden peas and there's lots of triangles. And you can tell the reader, or you can set up some questions for somebody, and that you can pose questions to me and I'll try and answer them. About your environment in a mathematical way. Okay, like I said, I'll put the link to this later on. Playground problem questions. Now, of course, this can move to your garden, or maybe even if you go on a walk to a park or something. So find a picnic table. How many legs has it got? Hopefully. But you can elongate that. So how many slats has it got? How many bits of wood does it have? What angles are in the woods? Are there any parallel lines? Are there any perpendicular lines? And you can take a picture of the object and then write down all you know about that object. So there's going to be lots out there, okay? And then you can start thinking about questions to ask about the picture you've taken. So I picked them again, you know, how many, it takes half a litre of paint to paint 2 slats. How many litres of paint it's going to take, that kind of thing. So you're really thinking open-ended about that. I'm going to skip over this one because I'm not sure how popular that will be. Go on an angle hunt. If you're introducing right angles, which we've done, make a template, which we know how to do because it's the edge of a paper, or there's a nice link here. And if you follow a link, it will take you to a right angle viewer, and it's a free download, so you could do that, and you could print them out and cut them out. Alternatively, you could get a piece of paper. Here's one I made earlier, and you can put it on another piece of paper and draw around that angle, and then cut it all out, and you can make your own smiley face. So that will be your own angle viewer, and then you can go out and find what is right angle around your garden. And then you can, if anything's smaller than that right angle, it would be an acute angle, and anything bigger will be an obtuse angle all the way up to a straight line. Okay. So that would be a really good way to identify those, and you could make it on a table. So you could list the item or take a picture of the item and say whether it's acute, obtuse, or right angle. Alternatively, what you could do, well, we've done this before in class, is we have little labels. One says acute, one says obtuse, and one says right angle, all spelt correctly because we've all got Google, so we can make sure it's spelled right. And then you can stick it on an object, take a picture of that object, and then do another one, and you can make a collage. So that would be really good, and that would go very nicely with what we've done today. What we did yesterday and what we and the day before. Angles, you could do that. The parallel lines activity that we did yesterday with the hands, and you could stick those outdoors instead of indoors. That would be amazing. Okay. You could do some surveys about how many people walk past your house, or how many animals in the garden, or insects, or how many bees frustrate you in a certain time period. I don't think we need to go near the traffic, but maybe out of the window or in the front garden. But obviously, parents will say whether that's allowed or not. We're not going to plan a summer fete because unfortunately I don't think that's going to happen this year. So I'm going to leave this on, I'm going to leave this link on the description below, and I hope that you find some wonderful outdoor activities that you can do while still learning maths. And like I said, if you do that angles lesson, that directly relates to what we've been doing this week, and you can also include vertical, horizontal, perpendicular, and parallel lines to that as well. Okay. I hope that helps, and I hope that you had some fun in the sun. Make sure you wear a sun hat and sun cream, and go in the shade as much as you possibly can, because sunstroke is not fun. Okay, stay safe, and I'll speak soon.